Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of the Today Show. This is where we focus on business and finance in and around Nelson Mandela Bay. Now, we value your comments, so please forward them to us. Details are on screen as we speak. You can follow us on Twitter, go onto our Facebook page and like us, but more importantly, get in touch with us and let us know what you think of the show. Coming up in just a moment, I'll be chatting to someone who has a rags to riches story for us. Stay tuned. We'll find out who this important person is next. Welcome back. I'm joined in studio this evening by a very special guest. Mr. Denton Goodford is the Managing Director of a company called Multisure. Denton, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us about Multisure.
Selwyn, I grew up in Uitenhage and went to school there. Wanted to become a lawyer. Went to study in the Western Cape at the University of Western Cape. Came back and worked as a prosecutor because I couldn't finish my LLB degree, which I needed to practice law. So I worked as a prosecutor there for 4 years whilst finishing off my LLB degree. Then I entered the private sector, started practicing as an advocate in Uitenhage, and during that time I was introduced to the concept of network marketing.
Okay.
My wife in fact got involved in it through some products that she was using at the time. And we did very well with the company and was sent on a trip to America. Wow. Where I saw the concept of combining legal cover with network marketing. I wasn't too happy with the whole concept at that time, but a lot of research from my side proved to me that it's a very powerful concept if employed in the right way. And I came back to South Africa and wanted to actually join a legal cover network marketing company because I was in the legal field, and daily I saw the need for legal insurance. People take out all sorts of insurance, but they never think about legal insurance, and they only it only starts hitting them when the day they need a lawyer or legal assistance. So I found there wasn't such a company in South Africa doing legal cover network marketing, and I decided to start one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very specialized field, this network marketing, and also when it comes to legal insurance. Is it quite prominent overseas?
Overseas you can buy just about anything through network marketing. In South Africa it's relatively new, and it's sort of like in a startup phase, believe it or not. You've got foreign companies coming to South Africa and doing quite well with network marketing. But the concept is really still new, and there is also a very negative perception about network marketing and the whole pyramid scheme thing. But if you really have a value for money product that your company provides and couple that with network marketing, then there's no reason why it should not be successful.
Okay, so what sort of research went into this? Because from a legal perspective, you obviously saw the need. What made you latch on to network marketing as such? Because from a legal background, and you did tell me that your wife introduced you to it, but did you do a lot of research in terms of viability going forward?
Yes. Initially, I was very skeptical about the whole thing about network marketing because I based my opinion on what I heard from others. And later on, when I actually did some research on the industry of network marketing and the whole concept of network marketing, I was quite surprised to find that it was very powerful. It was a legitimate system of distributing product or providing services to others, and it has got a negative look to the market in some instances. Because of its success and because of the way it can be introduced and the ease with which it can be done, a lot of people come in and then abuse that and then start up real pyramid schemes, which is very similar to network marketing, but it turns out eventually to be a scam.
How close is it to a pyramid scheme? Because I mean, you've got to somehow identify that it is a very fine line.
Absolutely. The main difference, Selwyn, is the fact that with a genuine network marketing company, you've got a product that's of value to the purchaser or the one paying for a service. In the case of Multisure, you're paying for a legal cover policy.
Okay.
And we then later on introduced the funeral cover policy as well. So we're operating in the microinsurance space. With or without our income opportunity or the network marketing side of the business, there's still a product which you pay for, a service that you pay for at the end of the day, and that you will make use of at the right time. With a pyramid scheme, you'll find that you often just pay in money with the hope of generating money and bringing other people in to also pay in money. And at the end of the day, the ones at the top usually benefit through that money coming into the system, and eventually it falls flat because people don't get value for their money.
Okay.
And that's the main difference.
How difficult was it to motivate people and also convince people to grab hold of this idea?
Yeah, it was difficult initially because it was very new to South Africa, the concept of combining insurance with network marketing. So I was faced with a lot of obstacles from the financial services industry and all of that, but nowadays you find that there are more and more out in the market and financial services products making use of the concept of network marketing. So the perceptions are changing, definitely. And you have big role players in the world underwriting network marketing as a genuine opportunity and a way of distribution.
You speak about the Financial Services Board, but also I'm sort of looking at a bigger picture here, because the documentation must be stacking up quite high in terms of legality and also the fine line of the legal aspect of your business.
Yes, that is the case, and there's obviously concerns from the
Correct.
financial services industry that people might be misled out there and they're not getting the right information when it comes to financial services products and so on. So there's always those problems, but you have to put your things in place and ensure that you're doing things the right way and ensure that your client at the end of the day gets the right information to make a decision whether to go with your product or not.
Okay, well, we're going to chat more to Denton about his business. Sounds very interesting. You see, it started with the wife. You must listen to your wife and listen to her gut. We'll be back in just a moment and talk more about Denton Goodford's business, Multisure, right after this. Welcome back. I'm joined in studio by a gentleman who has a rags to riches story, in fact. Denton Goodford from Multisure is the managing director. So how long ago did you start this business?
I started out in 2000, Selwyn, but you know, I still had to be convinced myself about whether this was going to work or not. The idea I saw in America was a multi-billion-dollar industry at the time, and still is. But I started the company in 2000, but I still kept on practicing law up until about 2006, when I had to sort of like make the decision what I would be doing in the future, whether to build a company or keep on practicing law.
Wow, since 2000, so you've been in the industry for 13 years. How do you continue marketing your business?
Using the concept of network marketing, we market our services or our products through the policy holders. So it's not as with your traditional marketing that you put ads in the paper and you sort of like generate business via that way. In our case, we rely on word of mouth advertising, which our policy holders do for us, and in return we pay them a referral fee, which is purely based on the effort that they are putting in and the effort that they are putting in with their team, because in this business you build a business within a business. So we help you set up your own little franchise and then help you grow your business in that way.
And the support structure that you have?
Yes, we've got business coaches throughout the country, and we appoint those business coaches, and those are salaried employees of ours, and they help the people on the ground, so to speak, with marketing and promoting the products to others, and with the formalities when it comes to, you know, liaising with the office and so on. And that is what we've put in place. I also travel a lot and interact with the people on the ground, so to keep myself in touch with what's happening out there. So that is what we do, and we provide training on sales, marketing, how to run your little business, and that is what we do.
You mentioned earlier that this all started with an idea in America, and Americans always believe go big or go home.
Yeah.
How big are you looking to grow this business?
So we're really in the startup phase at this point in time. We're growing quite nicely. The business is picking up nationally. We've got policyholders and members promoting our company and our products in every corner of South Africa. We've got 3 offices now at this point in time, one in Johannesburg, one in Cape Town, and the head office in Port Elizabeth. But we're looking to grow and expand into other areas in South Africa, into all the provinces, and then eventually into the Southern African region, because the need is definitely there for our products, our services, then the microinsurance products, as well as the income opportunity, because that empowers people to take a hold of their own future and generate an extra income with a very simple system that we've put out there.
Which is ultimately what our country needs, is more employment, more people earning a living. Isn't that the case?
Yes, I'm actually busy with a book at the moment which will be network marketing, an alternative to your traditional job creation initiatives.
Okay.
Because I believe that network marketing can really be the answer to the unemployment problem that we have in this country and in any other country.
If you'd like people to get to know more about your business, how do they do that? Is there a website that they can visit?
Yeah, the website is up, www.multisure.co.za. We are also on your social media websites, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We've got a YouTube channel as well. So we are out there, and it's very easy to communicate with us and make contact.
Fantastic. And then the other thing I wanted to ask you just before you leave, someone watching here this evening looking to get into the game, getting to know how to start a network marketing business, what advice would you give to them?
Well, with us, they can start with as little as 90 Rand, because we provide them a little business kit, and then inside the business kit we provide them with all the material that they need to start their own little business. For somebody out there who really wants to start their own network marketing company from scratch, you've got to obviously have a very good product in place that can compete with your bigger businesses out there. And you've got to have a lot of discipline, you've got to have the desire to succeed in life, and have a lot of determination, and really find something that will get you going and will make you look forward to the next day to start doing it all over again.
Wow, Denton Goodford, the MD of Multisure, thank you so much for joining us and chatting to us, and we wish you all the best with your business.
Thank you.
There we go, great initiative, and I tell you what, I did say it was a rags to riches story, and he told us just that. So if you'd like to find out more about it, go and check out the website, www.multisure.co.za.